It started as a simple idea to brighten the holidays for some of the city's homeless children. Now, it's Christmas in the city all year long.
We've taken families that we've met at Christmas time, and we've taken referrals from these other agencies, and as people know us more, they'll just literally ask us, you know, could you help this family?
Help that may be as simple as money to buy a tea ticket to go to a job, or help in buying clothes for a job interview.
We'll be happy to help them as long as we see they're trying to make ends meet and they're working hard.
There are many success stories, among them Melinda Brown, who today has a home, a college degree, and a job. A life far removed from the one she left behind when she and her daughter Tally lived in a car. Then she found temporary shelter at Crittenton in Brighton.
Crittenton has been a leading organization in the Boston area since the early 1800s and has always worked with women and their families to help them achieve and attain economic self-sufficiency.
Ruth Lieberman is Senior Vice President of Programs at Crittenton.
In this area in particular, there are many, many families who are homeless, and it's becoming harder and harder to make do with the high cost of living. Actually, the average homeless person here in Massachusetts is an 8-year-old. And if you come into one of our family shelter programs in the after-school hours, that fact of the matter will hit home right away.
Here, families receive more than food and shelter.
We do a lot of work with them to make sure that we provide them with the skills and tools that they need to find the permanent housing, but also to stay in permanent housing. So for a lot of them, that means leading them back to education or to some sort of career development program.
It was at Crittenton where Melinda was first introduced to Christmas in the city.
And they passed around some papers, and one of the papers, it was an actual created list for your child.
Melinda's daughter had her heart set on a leap pad.
And of course, the leap pad was on that list. And I wrote, please, if there's anything you can do to get this gift for my child, you don't understand how much this would change, you know, just my outlook on Christmas and make her feel really good.
Welcome to the Leap Pad Learning System.
But granting Tally's wish was only part of what would change Melinda's outlook on Christmas. There was the party itself.
There's this long red carpet, and it's lined up with all these people. And they begin to clap and cheer, and they begin to say, "You're so great, we're so happy you came." And for the first time in my life, I cried tears of joy. Because that was the first day I didn't feel like a statistic. It was the first day that I didn't feel like the poor homeless girl who shouldn't have had children.
And then Tally's wish was realized.
And there was a leap pad. And I remember distinctly, she looked at me and she said, "Mommy, I told you Santa was real. I told you Christmas was real."
Now at Crittenton, other children and mothers are about to experience the magic of Christmas in the city.
And they get to select 3 choices.
Victoria Walker, operations coordinator for housing, can hardly contain her own excitement as she describes the day.
Once you enter in, they start serving food. And the clowns, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the parade.
There's an Elmo activity set that's out there that he's wishing for. Some clothes, he can use some winter clothes.
I would like them to enjoy and go, or have fun.
For Melinda Brown, Christmas in the city made a lasting impact. In return, Melinda now lends a helping hand.
This time, I wasn't walking the red carpet. I was clapping. And I saw women that were just like me. And when I saw them, I saw those tears, the same ones that I had.
Wow. Homelessness in Massachusetts is up dramatically in recent years due to the state's high cost of living. In 1982, there were 2 family shelters in the state. Today, there are over 85. Since Jake and Sparky Kennedy started Christmas in the City in 1989, their focus has shifted to include more attention to keeping families out of shelters. Still ahead, putting on a party.
Merry Christmas to all.